Hello, I'm with Kashish, and she's got a rank of 168 in the
Yes.
CLAT, and you're now heading to
NIT Kolkata.
NUJS Kolkata, NLU
Yeah.
Kolkata. So how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling great. It's a sense of great achievement. I feel very proud of myself that I made it through, and that finally all the efforts bear fruit now.
Now this is special for you, right? So because
Yeah.
you're someone who has took the
Yeah.
CLAT,
Yeah.
and last year it was bad.
Like, yeah.
Okay, probably for all the glitches that happened. So you
Yeah.
got a score of 92, I believe, and
Yeah.
the rank of 4,000.
Yeah.
From that rank of 4,000, you move to
60.
So things are possible.
Yeah, things are possible.
So what changed this year? So what happened? Uh,
I think as per my preparation is concerned, it was much more focused this year and much more organized, not haywire. Like I made proper timetable. I knew I had to work. I knew the area that I had to work on. So that way, it was pretty well organized, I believe, and I think that helped more than.
Plus you had time as well this time.
Yeah, I had time. I had a lot of time.
But also, did you? But that also sometimes creates problem. Did it create problem?
Yeah.
Any time you felt that maybe I should have just picked this college that I would have got, and did you have those
So
feelings?
there are sometimes there is frustration and saturation. You feel like, why am I even doing this? But But at the end of the day, CLAT is what matters. And if you just push through 1 year somehow, and I promise you'll get in. If you just push through the 1 year and put in all your 100%, I believe you'll get in.
So you've taken the CLAT twice.
Yeah.
So from the last year to this year, which areas did you see good improvement?
For me personally, vocabulary was quite weak in the last paper. So I knew this year that I had to work on a word. So the very first day I started learning words itself, like the book that CL gave, I started doing one page every day, I kept revising. So I believe that there's a drastic change as far as English is concerned.
So English, because your work on vocabulary,
Yeah, I think if you work on vocabulary, your major English section is cracked.
Right.
Like even for RC, it helps, and it helps for like majorly if your vocab is good in grammar, if you learn rules, that's fine. But if your vocab is good, I think
It's very difficult to learn vocab.
yeah, actually. So I started off very early with vocab, and the book that CL gave, I finished it at least 4 times. Like I kept revising it because I knew that if you do it once, it's not possible to retain it. So then I kept doing it. Like every morning, the first thing I did was I learned words or revised them.
Okay.
So that helped. That really helped.
That mode. Any other subject, maths or another?
Maths was never an issue, I feel.
The maths was not an issue.
Maths was not an issue. I like maths. GK again, like last year, one mistake that I believe I did was I stuck to 2-3 sources. But this year, what I learned is the more sources you do, the more knowledge you gain. So I spread my studies through various sources. So not just like supposing I did Manthan, then I received GK today and many other sites. Like I researched online and whichever sites I found, I used them.
No, it's like no holds barred.
Yeah, like just full on.
Okay, so that's and in terms of your you would have taken quite a few mock tests as well.
Yeah, I took mostly all the CLAT ones, barring 1-2 maybe.
Okay, so what do you do post your test? Did you have any uh, formula that you used to do post a test? Is there anything that you did?
The analysis, as far as so I think the analysis is really important as much as it's already said about, but I still feel it is really important because you get to know because it has like drill down analysis, so you know exactly which chapter you need to work on. And so because of my marks, I came to know that the only reason my mark was quite stagnant was because of GK. It was never going up, the GK. Rest everything was decent. If I just had to work on GK, then the marks would really go high. So that's what I did. That's why I just stuck to GK. So because I thought that other sections I could handle decently, but only if I work very hard on GK, I think I could crack it.
Great.
Yeah.
And you will be the first lawyer
from the family.
Extended family.
So the hugest family I can think of. I don't know any lawyer in my entire family.
Okay. Yeah. So back home, from my parents, how did they support you with respect to your prep and stuff?
Actually, my father was the one who suggested a drop. He
Okay.
said that why not give it a shot, because he thought that, he always said that I think you're capable of doing it, why not give it a shot. And he quite researched about everything, and actually I did not even know about CLAT, that you had to do it for law
Okay.
back in the 10th standard maybe. But then he was the one who told me that, you have to give this exam, and this is the way. I thought you just get it on your 12th percentage or whatever. But he was the one who said that you have to give these entrances, and that's how you get it. That actually excited me more, because then it gets a lot more competitive.
And during the preparation, with what kind of help you got from your parents? Or
They were actually very supportive, as in they for small things, like not like making sure that I'm not under too much pressure, or like taking me out for a movie once in a while just to like calm me down, telling me get out of the house, don't sit here and study all the time, and just being there, you have something to fall back on, and not putting any other responsibility on you for the time being, so that that you only have to focus on your studies for the time being, rest is handled right now.
and how about your teachers here? Did they help you out with your preparation?
Yeah, I think the teachers here are very approachable. Like, I remember texting Namrata ma'am or Palash sir at 10 in the night if I have a doubt. And if not immediately, I see in 1 or 2 hours, I would get a reply, because then I would get very anxious. Otherwise, what is the answer? What is the answer? But they are very approachable, and they were always there for me. For even if I was not feeling good about my marks, I would just come and speak to them, like, why is this happening? And they would really be calm and make me understand that where I'm going wrong. So I think the faculty is one of the major reasons I could score that much.
And what would be your advice to people, especially those, there might be some who are planning to repeat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think if you are very determined on getting an NLU, then a drop is something you should consider. It is a little stressful, I agree, but at the end of the day, the results are really, really fruitful. And once you get an NLU, the joy is something else. And also, my one advice would be, if you're taking a drop, do continue to get into one activity, like anything, like maybe singing, dancing, sports. That way, you can even de stress yourself and get back to studying with a more focused mind. But a drop is definitely something one should consider.
Should consider what
Yeah.
you're saying. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what plans after your 5 years? Not thought ahead, or like
No, I don't have like a major thing drawn out, but something that I always had in my mind is I wanted to go abroad and do masters for 1 year.
okay.
So I was looking up for universities like some Columbia or something, maybe if I get in or whatever. So I was planning that 1 year I may go out, do masters, and then come back.
Okay, let's hope that happens for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I really hope. Yeah.
And have a wonderful 5 years.
Thank you.
And the year post that. Thank you for coming.
Sir.
All the very best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Career Launcher. Make your parents explode with joy.